Does a good-humoured, cartoony boxing game which lets you make custom characters from photos and features deformable faces sound good to you? Well then join me for a closer look at Facebreaker, which I'm playing here on the PS3. First of all, this is a really nice package. The well-designed, cartoony artwork looks great, and the game ran really smoothly, although load times weren't the quickest, and it has a great soundtrack too. It also has a real sense of humour and doesn't take itself too seriously, with lots of tongue-in-cheek gags at the genre's expense plastered throughout the menus, instruction screens and character animations. My favourite thing has to be the deformable faces, and watching the fighters get more and more mangled through a match until their eyes are pointing in different directions and their noses are pretty much flat against their cheekbones. It's not a huge roster, but this can be supplemented by your own creations from the reasonably impressive Boxer Factory. As well as the usual customisation features, you can upload photos from a USB camera or download them from the web, and by attaching markers to the photo, you can generate a boxer that looks like you, your mates, celebrities, whatever, and even share your horrific creations with other gamers via the EA servers. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this feature to work in the office, as the PS3 wouldn't recognise my cameras, and the application for up and downloading via the website doesn't support Mac, and I didn't have a PC to hand. Having looked at a bunch of forums on the subject, success with this feature is hit and miss, and those who do get it to work claim the process takes at least 20 minutes, but it still seems like a cool addition if you can get it to work. It would be nice to be able to customise the movesets and stats beyond choosing one of the pre-made characters' bodies, but it's still a good feature even without that. So, let's talk a little about the fight mechanics. Things in Facebreaker depend mostly on a simple rock-paper-scissors formula defining the success of certain attacks or blocks against others. The controls have also been stripped right down. The 4 face buttons give you breakers, a throw and high and low punches, and you can hold the punch buttons for high and low dodges too. Right bumper lets you block, and you can combine blocking and dodging to parry. There are a few simple button combos for bone breakers, and you move and dash with a left thumbstick. So in terms of control and mechanism, this is a very simple game, and those of you looking for a fighter with depth and subtlety to master will be sorely disappointed. But on the other hand, its simplicity makes it fun and instantly accessible for those of you looking for something you can pick up more casually for a bit of a laugh. But much as I can appreciate the game on those terms, there are some frustrations. There are the usual play variations between characters, and each fighter has a particular move that gives them a stun attack. But even though everyone has something, there are certain fight pairings that seem a bit unbalanced. Also, the AI, while not undefeatable, occasionally seems suspiciously good at reacting to your moves at near prescient speed. And certainly the campaign mode is pretty damn challenging, even on the easiest of its 3 difficulty settings. As well as the campaign and the regular fight mode, which you can play multiplayer or against the AI, there is also Couch Royale, a winner-stays-on tournament for 2 to 6 players where you compete to collect heads by performing match-ending Facebreaker moves. In conclusion, while features like the Boxer Factory are pretty cool, this isn't a fantastic fighting game for hardcore gamers, and you aren't going to need or want to put in hours and hours of time to master a tricky move. But it does have its place, and if you're looking for a fun, casual fighter to play with your friends when you get back from the pub, this is worth trying out. Its fast pace is great for this sort of play, and the controls are easy and comfortable to pick up. 3 stars if you can get the Boxer Factory to work, 2 stars if you can't.